Hi guys, welcome back to Jinx's Tarot. Hopefully my editing skills are good enough for y'all to kind of understand why I have been missing. If not, I will kind of recap. I needed a break from filming and editing. I kind of just wanted to advertise content and stuff like that. But I'm back and I missed y'all and I'm excited to get into the reading. So today we are focusing on the water signs and I'm going to start off with Scorpios. So if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, you can always try again next week. I feel like my camera is off. It's fine. I feel like it's off center. Is it off center? Is it off center? It's okay. It's okay. But if it doesn't resonate, you know, it is a general reading. So check your other placements or try again next week. So I rolled dice and I was supposed to look up. We're going to come back to this one. So I rolled dice. You guys rolled 12. So you may be seeing 12, 12, 12, or just lots of 12s in general. I started, doing good, doing good. Let's see. Let me look up the zodiac signs because I literally do not know what this one is. I started incorporating the, I guess it's called the planet dice or whatever. I don't know. It's supposed to be like the symbols of the planets. And the symbol that you guys rolled was the descending lunar node. So you may have, I want to say this is either Capricorn. I want to say this is Capricorn. Yeah, I'm going to trust myself and say this is Capricorn. So you may have Capricorn in your descending lunar node. You may just be taking on the energy of Capricorn for your week ahead. You also could just be dealing with the Capricorn. So who knows, sis? Who knows? All right, so for the tarot, the first card that you guys received was the Fool card, which you could be wanting to take a risk this week, whether this is financially or it could be like a relationship, especially since like you received the Two of Cups in reverse, which I get the energy of like something not being like an equal give and take. The second clarity card that you also received was something about like public recognition. So I do get the energy like that things are going well for you in some aspect of your life, whether that is financially. I kind of get two different vibes. Like I get that this is kind of talking about a relationship and this is talking about work. And I see that in combination, you're kind of like possibly wanting to just really take a leap and focus on your finances, or take a leap and really start focusing on your relationship, since you know you're financially doing well, or you're financially getting like the recognition that you deserve. But I do get the energy that you do want to take a leap into something, a leap of faith. However, the advice card that you guys received was the Death card, which is your card, sis, in reverse. So I get the energy of you being advised not to, or not, yeah, being advised not to, taking a leap, but making a more calculated leap, because the Fool is very like, it's a leap of faith. Like you don't know what's at the bottom of what you're jumping into. So I get the energy of needing to be a little bit more calculated about the jump. I'm not saying don't jump, but you know, at least look over the cliff, sis, you know. So that's what I got for the main energy for your week ahead. For your finances, you guys received the Three of Cups, which just talks about harmony and celebration. There could just be, going back to this public recognition, you could just be really celebrating with your friends and family about like the success that you are getting. I also get an energy that like there could be some struggles financially. Like there could be like some barriers that you're kind of just pushing through. Like you're still in a good positive energy. You guys also received the High Priestess. I get the energy of like there being barriers and you're kind of like intuitively moving through it, and like I get more of an energy of it kind of just being like an inconvenience for you, not really being something that like stops you or really prevents you from trying to achieve what you want. Especially since you have the Three of Cups, like you're still in a very positive headspace around your finances. The advice card that you received was the Four of Knives, which I get a heavy energy of being able to relax mentally for your week ahead, or it's advising you to relax, taking some time out to yourself. I kind of see that with this Three of Cups as well, because I mean, these girls are laid out on their bed. I want to say this they're drinking. I don't know, sis, but they're laid out on the bed. They're living life. They look like they are having a girls' night out, and it's popping. It's lit. So that is what I'm getting for your finances. You know, staying in this positive energy, celebrating, you know, whatever is positive going on and celebrating that. Moving through whatever barriers intuitively, and for the advice card, making sure that you are taking time to yourself to relax and rejuvenate your energy, especially your mental state, because the knives do talk about your mental state. So for your relationship, I feel like this reading is kind of going so fast, and it could just be me, but the messages feel kind of like straightforward, you know what I mean? So the first card for your relationship or love spread is the Temperance card. I get the energy that things are balancing out, especially since you received the Justice card in reverse. This could have just been a situation where you were possibly giving more. Going back to this Two of Cups in reverse, I get an energy that there was possibly like not an equal give and take within the connection, and you could have been giving more, or the person could have been giving more. Oh, this is also the sign of Sagittarius, Libra. So the person could be a Libra, it could be a Sagittarius. What other signs am I seeing? I believe the Fool is Aries, yeah? Two Scorpio cards. I think the I get very Scorpio vibes from the High Priestess, and the Death card is 100% the Scorpio card. But I get the energy that something wasn't fair, and just with this Two of Cups, it kind of just heightens that. Something wasn't fair, and it's balancing out this week ahead with this Temperance card. I also get the energy that you may have like... Sorry, my camera just flashed, and I don't even know what that means. But with the Ace of Wands, was this in reverse? Either way, I feel like you guys are getting some energy throughout this week around your love life, like a sudden spark of energy of like you want to go out, you want to date, you want to, you know, contribute some energy to your love life. However, you may not fully know like how to do that, especially like, and if this is like about a connection in particular. I see that like if you are the one like constantly giving, you don't fully know how to get the other person to give. You know what I mean? Like to balance it out. But I see that it naturally is going to balance out. Like this person could come back and be like, sis, I'm sorry. Let me give you more energy. You know what I mean? The advice card that you guys got was the Two of Coins in reverse. And I get a heavy vibe of, as the advice card, I get that some of you guys may not fully know what direction to take with this connection, just because you could be focusing on other things. you clearly want to contribute energy to the relationship with this Ace of Wands in reverse. Let me also double check because I want to make sure I get all the messages for this Two of Pentacles. Overcommitted. So, as the advice card, this card talks about being overcommitted, and I get the energy of like if you were already in a space where you were overcommitted into the connection, pulling that energy back and allowing that other person to pour into the connection just so things balance out. So yeah, that's primarily what I'm getting from this Two of Coins. I'm not getting the energy of not focusing on it, but allowing that person to come in and actually balance things out rather than you trying to take control and, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. All right, Pisces. So if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, you can always check your other placements or try again next week. I will also say that, like, the dice that you guys rolled and, like, some of the cards that you pulled are similar to Scorpio. So if y'all got Scorpio placements, then I suggest checking it out. So for the dice, you guys rolled 8. You may be seeing a lot of 888s or just 8s in general. I believe 8s are about like power, flow. It's also the sign of like infinity. And I'm trying to incorporate this third dice that I have, and it's like the planets, the symbol of the planets. So I'll look off and try to see which one this is. I should have done this before. Is this Pluto? Ooh. I think this is Pluto. So you guys rolled Pluto, and then you guys also rolled the sign of Capricorn, which Scorpio also pulled as well. It could just be a collective water sign energy, but you may be dealing with the Capricorn. You may be taking on the Capricorn energy for your week ahead. You could have Capricorn in your Pluto placement. But yeah, that is what you guys received for the dice. So for the tarot, you guys received the... What is this? I want to say this is the Seven of Swords in reverse. And I get the energy of you guys needing to, or you guys are pulling away from something. This card talks about like keeping secrets, self-deceit. I'm primarily getting like the energy of walking away from something that made you happy, and this could be a friend group, this could be a relationship, this could be something that once brought you harmony and it made you feel very happy and like joyful. But like the second clarity card that you guys received was the Knight of Swords in reverse, which I get the energy that you guys are just like really tired or burnt out, which is why you guys are pulling back your energy. Like, I see that it is making you happy, but it does require possibly a lot of like mental energy, because the swords does talk about like your mental state. So like you could really have to get into like a certain state of mind to be with these people or be in this energy, and it's kind of exhausting for you. And so I get the energy of needing to pull back your energy because you're tired. I also get a vibe that some of you guys could be feeling very disappointed about having to do this, to make this choice. What else? Yeah, you may also kind of like beat up on yourself about having to make this kind of decision for yourself, which you shouldn't, because it is a form of self-care. But the advice card that you guys received was the Father of Baskets or King of Cups in reverse, which I'm primarily getting as the advice card is having self-compassion and being compassionate towards yourself and not beating up on yourself for making a decision that is supposed to be for your higher good, if that makes sense. Now, for your finances, you guys received the King of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys could be having you guys could be managers or like really running things financially. You could be entrepreneurs. You could, going back to being a manager, a boss, an executive. But I get the vibe that some of you guys are going to be having very high expectations for what you want to see for work. Some of the expectations may not be realistic, especially with this Seven of Cups. It may not be realistic. It could be something that you're just like being very wishful for. It could be something that you're trying to manifest, because, you know, the Seven of Cups does talk a bit about manifesting. It talks about wishful thinking. It also talks about having multiple different choices as well as illusions. So your expectations may be a bit too high because it's not realistic. It may just be, I don't know what you guys are expecting. But you guys also received the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about worry and isolation. It also does talk about financial recovery. So there could have been something in the past, or it could happen this week, where you've lost a bit of money, and so you kind of you could be upset with this King of Wands, and your expectations are rising because you want to fix this Five of Pentacles. You also could have not expected this Five of Pentacles, especially with this Seven of Cups, because it does talk about, you know, wishful thinking and high expectations. So it just wasn't something that you could have planned for. But the advice card that you guys received was the Four of Knives, or Four of Swords, which talks about relaxing and resting. I also get a energy of also manifesting with this card as well. But I primarily get relaxing from this. For some reason, my throat just got so dry. I'm going to take a sip. Get a C on my lip, take a little sip. Let me not get copyright written. So the Four of Swords as your advice card, I get the vibe that you guys need to take a break, you know, take a moment to check out. And my poor dog. But taking that time out for yourself is really advised for you. I get the energy from this card of like visualizing the things that you want in order to manifest it. You know, being realistic, but like, and like aiming high, but also being realistic about like the steps to get there as well. But I do get the energy of just kind of visualizing and trying to manifest things in that way is going to be very beneficial for you for trying to solve this Five of Pentacles. For your romance, you guys received the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse talks about like untapped potential. I also get the energy that like with magicians, you know, there's like, you know, a lot of energy that goes into magicians performing the tricks that they do. And since it's in reverse, I get the vibe that in a relationship that if you guys are in a connection, you know how everyone says like you kind of go through that phase in a connection where like you see the person through like, what is it, like rose tinted glasses? I don't know. But like I get the energy that like those glasses are gone, sis. I also get the energy that you could be overly committed into this connection with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which hopefully y'all can see that. But You guys could also be discovering that this could be a cycle that you guys are in of being overcommitted into the connection. Because the World card does indicate some cycles. With the Magician card, I also get the energy of like the untapped potential or talents or energy. And this energy or talents or potential that has not been tapped into may be very vital for the connection, and it could be very important for the connection in order for it to grow and be successful and thrive. The advice card that you guys received was, let me double check. So you guys received the 7 of Queens in reverse, which talks about like a lack of long-term vision or limited success or reward. So I get that, like, as the advice card, it is telling you that, like, you'll gain something from the connection, and it could just be, like, a life lesson. It could be really anything. However, like, the reward is very limited, and I can tell at some point that you're going to be like, all right, like, this is it. You know what I mean? I get an energy of, like, you know? Like, you're happy about what you've gotten out of the connection, but at the same time you're like, I could have probably learned this without the connection, you know what I mean? So that is what I got for your guys' read. Is my camera still working? It is. So I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye. All right, Cancers. Oh my God, I literally forgot to roll dice for you guys, which let's do that right now. I hope you guys are doing well. This reading is for Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn. So keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate, you can always try again next week, or you can check your other placements. Okay, so I'm gonna like look up, I'm trying to incorporate like the third dice that I got with this like holographic deck. One of the dice is like the planets, and I don't know them, and I'm actually now curious to learn them. So the first thing I'm going to go over is this one. So for the astrology dice, you guys received Pisces. You could be dealing with the Pisces romantically, financially. You could just be taking on the Piscean energy. I do kind of feel a vibe from, or at least from Pisces and Scorpio, that like they were kind of connected in a way. Like there was a kind of like a collective water energy that like the water signs are picking up on. The second dice that you guys received was 3. So you may be seeing 333, or just lots of 3s in general. 3s talk about like expansion. Girl, that is my number. Like, get into it. Oh, I forgot to look up this one. Let's see. What the hell? Child, give me a minute. Okay, it's swoopty swoop. It's not. Girl, none of these symbols look like this. What is this? Oh, right? Okay. I want to say this is the sign of Saturn. So you may have Pisces in your Saturn placement. Saturn could just be like a planet that you could really work with this week. But that is what I got for the dice. All right, now for the tarot. I'm getting an energy that you guys are really working towards manifesting something with this 7 of Pentacles as the main energy throughout your week. I get that, like, you guys could have planted these seeds, these pentacles, and like you're not really seeing growth, or the growth is very slow, and so you're kind of like, well, I did the work, why is it not showing up? You know, why is it not like growing faster? why am I not getting like the public recognition that I deserve? Or, you know, like I get the energy of like you kind of being like, I did this work, like I don't I don't see why something isn't working out. And this could be with a relationship. This could be towards your finances. I've noticed with I want to say the fire signs as well as some of the water signs that this first pie spread, I'm sorry, is connected a little bit to the finances. I believe Scorpios was also connected to their love life as well. But I get the vibe that you guys are, you know, trying to manifest something and it's not growing at the pace that you would like, and you could be feeling very discouraged, unhappy. You could be having some negative self-talk, which, girl, get out of that. Like, that's not going to help you manifest, you know, something good for yourself if you were talking down on it, you know? But the third card that you received, or second clarity card that you received, was the Three of Wands, which just tells me that you guys are really trying to expand on something, to grow with on something, but you're not fully seeing the results that you would like to see. The advice card that you guys received was the Mother of Cups. Mine also, like, all the advice cards you got were like very feminine energy. So I get the energy of tapping into like a more feminine, like passive energy, and allowing things to come towards you could be very beneficial for you this week. But you guys got the Mother of Cups, or Queen of Cups, and this card suggests needing to be more compassionate to yourself, having more self-love, not talking down to yourself when you are feeling low. What else am I getting from this? Girl, you should also possibly reach out to your mother if you are feeling down. Like, she might be the one to really be able to bring you out of this, like, you know, strength card in reverse, and also shine light on some of like the feelings that you're having about like the Seven of Pentacles, of things not growing how you would like to. But I get the main energy of like you guys needing to be more self-compassionate and like being patient for sure, and allowing things to come to you rather than you like chasing and constantly hovering and policing over something, if that makes sense. So for the finances, you guys received the Ten of Wands as the main energy for your finances, which tells me that like it could be a little bit of a struggle right now for you. You guys could be really like pushing through some challenging times. I get the energy that there could be some burdens or responsibilities that are weighing on you at work. That also, some of this stuff may not be stuff that is relevant like to you, and it could be relevant to the company. You know what I mean? I see that you see that this is something that is going to be very beneficial to you with this King of Pentacles. However, I see that like it could, the King of Pentacles could also be like you working towards, like with this Ten of Wands, like working towards a like manager position or like the boss, you know? However, I see that like with this Seven of Pentacles, that like once you are in this position, you don't know if you are going to feel like the reward is kind of limited. Like once you get there, you're kind of like, I feel like you guys are going to feel like, oh well, like I'm here now, like, and I'm not super like, oh this is amazing. Like you still have the, like you have more responsibilities, you're getting paid more, but like you have more responsibilities, you have to do a bit more work, you know what I mean? So like the success feels a bit limited for you. The advice card that you guys received, let me make sure my camera is still on, because girl, I'd be pressed if it wasn't. So the advice card that you guys received was the Daughter of Coins, which talks about trying to manifest, you know, I'm literally tongue-tied right now. Trying to manifest, you know, a better financial opportunity. This could be you trying to manifest a different job opportunity. This could be you trying to manifest a different kind of like career path within the job that you are already in, like creating something totally new for yourself and possibly presenting that. However, going back to like all your cards as being very feminine energy, the daughter of coins is talking about manifesting. She isn't someone who is like going out. Like she's chilling right now. She's vibing. Like she at the family function getting it on and popping. Like period. And she isn't someone who is like go go go, you know what I mean? Like she's able to relax and still bring abundance towards her because she is manifesting it. And you know, if you guys do not have a way of manifesting, you could do a burning ritual where like you write down all the things that you want to see or want to do, or and like burning that and moving on. Like, because also like once you try to manifest something, you constantly trying to look back at it, like in the Seven of Pentacles, is not going to bring it to you. Kind of planting those seeds of I guess manifestation dreams. I don't fully have the language for it, but kind of planting those seeds and kind of focusing on something else and allowing that to blossom. You know, making sure that you are aligned with it for sure to help bring in that, because girl, just the burning ritual is gone. You know, it's a little rocky. You need to make sure that you are aligned with it. But I get a heavy energy of you guys needing to pull back your energy and kind of pour into yourself, especially with the Strength card in reverse of needing to pour into yourself. And that is also going to help allow the things that you are trying to manifest to grow. So for your love life, you guys received the Three of Pentacles, which I get the energy that you could be wanting to collaborate or work with someone. I believe Leo was also the one who got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with the Leo, sis. I did the fire signs 2 days ago. And yeah, they got, I believe it was Leo that got these 2 cards. So you may be dealing with the Leo. But I see that you guys are wanting to collaborate and work with someone. I get the energy that like you want to work on a connection, but like there's something that is hidden that isn't being presented to you. This is also your card, sis. You could be dealing with another Cancer or Pisces, going back to the dice. But like I get an energy of like there is something being hidden and you're kind of like bored, but you still kind of want to like collaborate and push through. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of like an example. Like I feel like there is a certain level of depth that you aren't getting from the connection that you are trying to achieve. And since you haven't achieved it yet, you're kind of bored or feeling stuck and kind of want to go back and work on it and kind of perfect it and develop that depth within the connection. Trying to think what else is coming up. Yeah, primarily is like I get a huge heavy vibe of like you guys not getting a level of depth with the connection that you would like to, and that's why you are like, let me go back in and focus on it, like, you know. The advice card that you guys received was the Mother of Coins, which another feminine energy, which talks about manifesting. As the advice card, I get the vibe that you guys need to nurture and invest energy into connections that invest energy and are open to exploring the depth of the connection that you want to do, rather than you trying to wait around feeling stuck in this connection because you're waiting for someone to open up to you. I get the energy of you needing to be nurturing to yourself, like, girl, especially with all of these cards that you're getting as your advice cards. I get a heavy energy of needing to nurture yourself, but nurturing yourself while also nurturing the connections that nurture you. Being more practical and realistic about like the connections that serve you and the connections that do not serve you. So that is what I'm getting for your guys this week ahead. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. Sis, take care of yourself. Like, these 3 cards are highlighting it. But I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I hope you were able to resonate with the reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we'll book an appointment. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.